It's the first day this fall that we've had frost on the lawn. That's exciting to me because it means that the basement that I do the fermenting in is probably going to be the perfect temperature for the next couple of months. This is about a year's worth of temperatures. It's currently 61 degrees, it's gotten down to 52, and it's gotten as high as 76. 76 is on the hotter end, and that 52 to 61 is just perfect for making cider and what we're making today. Today we are going to be starting a perry, which is a fancy name for pear cider. I got about 5 or 10 gallons of surplus pears that we're going to be throwing away, so I took them and we'll ferment them. But before we ferment, we have to get the juice out. We'll do that by crushing them in here. This is sanitizer. Thankfully, all these pears have already been washed. Yeah, it's chilly. This is all set up and sanitized. I'm amazed at how much juice I'm getting out of these. There's so much juice that's coming out of these that I can't even really slam this around like I have to with apples. 10 minutes and this is already oxidizing like crazy. This is so juicy and actually pulpy that this is not gonna be enough of a filter, so I'm gonna have to use a real filter this time. All right, we got a filter on there. It's just crazy how juicy this is. This is like a third of the way full and it's just spilling out. Logging is gonna be the biggest challenge here. Plan. The filter ended up being too fine, so I'm just going to press and let all the pulp go into here. Then I'll hit it with some pectic enzyme, try to clear it up, separate the juice from the pulp, and then I'll rack into another carboy. That's a good amount of juice. That's probably, well, it's a 3-gallon carboy, so it's probably a gallon, gallon and a quarter, gallon and a half, something like that. Add 1/8 of a teaspoon of K-Meta to kill off any germs in there. Pectic enzyme, they say about half a teaspoon per gallon. We're going to add a full teaspoon because it's somewhere between 1 and 2 gallons, and there's a lot of pectin in here. All right, we'll add a little bit more. What do you think? And we will leave this here to hang out for a little bit, and then come back when all the pectin falls out. This is the juice about 8 hours later. We can see floating particulate on the top, juice, and then pectin. It's been a couple of days and not much has happened, so we're going to take a sample so we can check specific gravity. Then we'll add yeast and nutrient, get a colony going, then we'll just pour that in. Wine thief and hydrometer. Throw some of these in.